Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. This video is about me visiting my left beloved uncle. So here's the story. Once upon a time, my father passed. I don't want to question God, honestly. I always find it difficult when I hear people say, I don't know why God this, I don't know why God that. The way I know, we're not supposed to question God. He does what he does. But my father passed a couple years ago, and if you know me, my dad was my best person. I didn't have a mother all my life, so my dad was my everything. I hope I don't get too emotional in this video because it's been so many years now that he passed. I've tried to be strong and grow ever since. My favorite person on earth passed away some time back, and again a couple years later, my uncle, who was his cousin, and I get to learn that he was his favorite best friend, cousin, and all you can think of. I get to learn that after my father died. This uncle came in so close, and later on he became a guardian to me. I remember us chatting with him, and he told me, you know what, girl, this is after my dad passed, okay, before my uncle passed. He was like, now that your dad is gone, you are gonna grow up. I don't know how somebody would understand this, but trust me, that is one of the best piece of advice that I've ever got in my life. Before my dad passed, I literally didn't know what it means to grow up. I'm a pretty grown woman, but when my uncle gave me that piece of advice, yeah, it sunk into me right here, and it is exactly that. So anywho, I got to learn more how close he was with my dad, how great they related together. They did a lot of businesses together. They were friends. This uncle coming in at the same time as a guardian, so to speak, because he was giving me a lot of advice. I'm in Canada, and he was living in the United States, in Maryland to be specific, and we were like chatting every other day. He would call me literally every week. We had a conversation. I knew that he's there, and I knew that at least I have somebody close by. It's in the States, but I knew that I had somebody closer as opposed to when we have our family back home. But yeah, he was sick. He was battling some type of illness. I knew that because sometimes when we would be chatting, I would hear his breath, like he was trying to pick his breath from so far away. So he was sick. But as always, when we have loved ones, we know that they're getting medical care, and with time, they're going to be okay. One day, I chat with him, like our routine calls and stuff like that. And 3 days later, I get a phone call from a family member back home that Uncle is gone. He's passed. And I was like, come on, you've got to be sure. Because I've been talking to him like 2 days ago. Anyways, my uncle was gone. Again, my life was shattered. I lost another dear loved one. The most sad thing is that I wasn't able to go home and bury him because they did take the body back home, and he was buried back home at his father's ancestral ground. It was so hard for me. I really battled with the thoughts of not being able to go and bury this uncle of mine. But yeah, it didn't happen. Anyways, recently I traveled back home, and I had to go and find my uncle's burial ground. I went and picked up my auntie, who was his younger sister, I believe. And that auntie of mine was my godmom. Okay, she was my godparent at baptism. So that is how close a relationship it is for my dad and this family. So I went and picked my auntie, who is the sister of the late uncle, and she took me to their homestead in the village, and luckily the grandpa or their father is still there. And man, I was stunned. He told me he is 93 years old, but when you look how tall and strong he stands to this day, I'm like, wow, this is impressive. I'm glad I still have a grandpa who is this capable to go about his life pretty much every single day. You better love on your people when you still have them. So that's what this video is about, really. It was mainly us, me, husband, and my auntie. We traveled to the other side of the village and visited my uncle's graveyard. And yeah, that's what this video is about. And rest in peace, my uncle and dad. I love you so much. And I hope you guys enjoy this or you learned something from this video. All right, I'll talk to you again in my next video.
Jaja nawe ojja mu kifaananyi wano nga kati ekyaliwo okumanya biwangaala n'endabirwamu teyatikaanganako
naye kubanga kati gwe bw'okola ekintu nekimala emyaka 6
Kyabazimba kinene bulungi akwatiramu akwano vidiyo anti ndaba akwano naye he was. Yali akuddako actually. Sorry, Closes herself. Uncle Tumwe, yeah, Wanji. Ona bwe nkuba surprise buli kanaku. Ona bajenviridde. naye mukama yeebala ekifaananyi ky'okubanga oli ku kkubo bw'oti kubanga tubadde nga tetutegeere bulungi. Hello uncle. Nsanyusa okulaba. Bangi onange nazze sorry katubiddemu.
Bano mbagambye munnange ennyumba mmanyi wali wakadde awapya situukawo sayansi gwe ninayo mukoma kyakuuma
no kale mbakubera akafaananyi This is beautiful. Nsanyusa okulaba Esther hopefully naddamu nenkulaba kofi otera kubeera nakati nno mu kibuga nange